Welcome back, bestie viewers. Have you had an anxiety attack? It's one of the scariest things that can happen to you. You sometimes can't even control yourself. According to experts, about 1/3 of American adults will suffer from anxiety at some point in their life. A recent study showed that anxiety levels have peaked during the coronavirus epidemic. Luckily, there are ways to tell when one is coming. Today, we're going to talk about 11 physical signs of an anxiety attack. Is a racing heartbeat one of them? Do you start shaking? Does your mouth feel dry? We're talking about all of that and more. Number 1, a racing heartbeat. Anxiety is when your brain tells you that you don't have control over anything. Eventually, the fight or flight reaction kicks in. This is your brain telling you to either attack or manage the situation, or simply flee. We've all felt our heart skip a beat when we feel nervous. On the other hand, a racing heart or chronic heart palpitations mean you're going through something more serious. When your heart feels like it's about to burst out of your chest, you're probably worried about something. When you notice this symptom coming on, try to calm your breathing or take your anxiety medication. Have you ever experienced heart palpitations? What do you do to stop them? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our bestie community. Number 2, shaking or trembling. You must be thinking that if it's so frequent, the physical symptoms should be easy to identify, right? Well, not exactly. Anxiety episodes differ from person to person. One individual may become disoriented, while others may simply experience stomach aches. You may experience the symptoms of an anxiety attack for hours or even days before realizing what's wrong, as opposed to the normal rush of panic attack symptoms like sobbing, heavy breathing, or terror. During an anxiety attack, you may also notice that your hands are trembling or that your body is all wobbly. This is another sign that your body is in fight or flight mode. It's a reaction to anything that has stressed you out, such as a difficult day at work or a bad breakup. Everyone has a fight or flight response. This can help you make fast decisions in life or death situations. Chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol rush into your body so you can act quickly. But if your body remains in fight or flight during stressful moments that don't immediately put you in danger, symptoms like these might occur. Number 3, mouth feeling dry. During an anxiety episode, you may have a dry mouth. This is commonly known as cotton mouth. It can occur if you suffer from acid reflux or if you breathe with your mouth open. To deal with this problem, you need to drink lots of water. However, dryness in the mouth can also be a side effect of several meds. If you notice that this is happening after taking your pills, talk to your doctor. Number 4, tingling, numbness, or burning. Another indicator of an anxiety attack is numbness, burning, or prickling sensations in various regions of your body, particularly your arms and legs. Blood can drain from your extremities as your body directs it to the regions that will help you attack or run. It's all part of fight or flight mode. Number 5, breathing difficulties. One frightening sign of anxiety attacks is feeling short of breath. When you're anxious, your breathing pattern might shift. Instead of taking long, deep breaths, you might end up taking quick, shallow ones. This might cause a decrease in the quantity of carbon dioxide in your blood, giving you the sensation of choking. It can also cause anxiety symptoms such as racing heart, numbness, or dry mouth. Breathing exercises or diaphragmatic breathing can help you gain control of your breath. Shortness of breath, like chest discomfort, can be especially stressful these days because of COVID-19. Luckily, this type of anxious breathing will pass. Number 6, chest pains. Chest discomfort is another common physical sign of anxiety episodes. Since it's also a sign of COVID-19, many of us are already on high alert for it. Anxiety-related chest discomfort is often misdiagnosed as a heart attack. It's only anxiety causing your discomfort. It's not life-threatening. Chronic stress, on the other hand, has been linked to an increased chance of developing heart disease later on, so it's best to keep that in mind. Number 7, no symptoms at all. Symptoms of anxiety or panic disorder are different for each person. Some people may not show any indications, especially if they're in public or around friends. This doesn't mean that their anxiety episode is any less severe. You can experience a feeling of worry without all the physical signs. Number 8, feeling dizzy or fainting. Blood transports oxygen through your body. Feeling stressed out will increase the rate that blood moves through your body. There will be an additional increase on top of that if you're breathing heavily. Breathing too heavily can make a lot of symptoms on the list worse. This means that oxygen-carbon dioxide balance is out of sync. The quick, shallow breaths you take when you hyperventilate can sometimes make you feel like you're about to pass out. Sometimes there's a sense of swaying even when you're standing still. Even if your breathing is somewhat normal, the stress chemicals can suck away a lot of your energy and make you feel dizzy. If you're having an anxiety attack, you'll feel like the room is spinning. Find a comfortable place to sit and stay in that position until it passes. Number 9. Sweating. Sweating is a typical side effect of anxiety disorders. The surge of stress hormones during fight or flight mode can trigger this sweating. This is all in response to a feeling of worry. The type of sweat you get can vary from person to person. We're talking about cold sweats, hot sweats, sweaty palms. You may feel all of them in a short period of time. Now, there are so many other reasons for sweating. Maybe you're working too hard. Perhaps the temperature's a little warm. These are things many of us blame our sweating on without realizing we're having a panic episode. Regardless, if you feel yourself sweating when you shouldn't, it's best to take some time to reflect. Ask yourself some questions. What happened yesterday? Is there something triggering my anxiety? What can I do to make it stop? Sweating will only make your anxiety worse. Who wants to be concerned with pit stains or wet hands? It's only going to stress you out even more. This next time you start sweating like this, have a drink of water. This way you stay relaxed and hydrated all at once. Number 10. Rashes on the skin. This one is pretty scary. If you weren't in panic mode already, a red mark on your skin will certainly do the trick. Have you ever noticed that when you're anxious, you break out in red, bumpy hives? This might also be an indication of an anxiety attack. According to research, stress can cause visible rashes on your skin. This is due to the elevated cortisol levels, which can cause inflammation and hives. Antihistamines and cold compresses might help take care of those skin problems. You may also want to talk to your doctor just to be on the safe side. Number 11. GI issues. Have you ever had butterflies in your stomach before a big presentation? Maybe you're nervous because of a big date you're about to go on. Either way, you find yourself running to the bathroom more and more these days. Since your gut and brain are linked with each other, anxiousness can cause intestinal issues. This is pretty common when you have an anxiety attack. With an anxiety attack, you may have stomach pain, stomach aches, cramps, nausea, constipation, or diarrhea. This is all thanks to high amounts of the stress hormone, cortisol, which your body produces during fight or flight mode. Anxiety has a pretty big impact on the gastrointestinal system. There's also lifestyle choices you need to consider. Anxiety can drive us to eat unhealthy foods, as well as skip our exercise routine. If your lifestyle has become more unhealthy since your anxiety came along, your stomach is going to feel this. Your visits to the bathroom might double.